small coastal village in southern China. There lived a poor but happy family, a father, a mother, and their daughter, Water Lily. They lived in a small cottage. Water Lily's father is a fisherman. The day the boat sank and the father drowned, their lives were changed forever. They don't even have enough food to eat. Despite of her mother's objection, Water Lily walked to the nearby town to find a job as a housemaid. The hour was long and the work is very hard. Her hand became rugged and sore. Instead of living in the master's house like other servants did, she chose to walk an hour to go home to look after her aging and lonely and desperate mother. Halfway in between the town, there was a chestnut tree. She sat by the tree to take a break. And later on, she developed a habit to just hugging the tree and talking to the tree about her life, her work, and her aging mother. She finds that she is have more energy and she's a little bit more happy, as if the tree gives her the strength and comfort. One day, she sat by the tree as usual. Suddenly, there's a voice from above, as if from the tree. Water Lily, my child, the voice said, the time has to come for us to part. The prince has given order to cut me down and made me out of a ship. Listen carefully now. Few months later, a ship will come to your village, and I will not move until you hug me and talk to me like you do every day, and say, I'm Water Lily, your friend. Well, tree won't talk. Water Lily thought that maybe she was too tired and imagining things. So she hurried home in the darkness. Next day, she got caught in a rainstorm on the way home. To her horror, it was gone. The tree was gone. She was so desperate, so sad, and she cried as if a dear friend has taken away. Without the chestnut tree, the walk to and from to work was never the same. Few months later, a ship arrived during the night at the village, and the villagers crowded to the shore to see the launch of the ship and see the prince, the handsome and young prince, will launch the ship. As the time the prince to launch the ship won't move, and many strong men try to pull the ship to the sea, but as if that is rooted into the sand. Water Lily was among the crowd. She remembered what the tree talked to her. So she said, let me try. She said it nervously. They couldn't believe that the voice was from Water Lily, who they love her and admire her the devotion to her mother. But what was the girl doing? Well, Water Lily came to the ship and hugged it as usual, like she hugged the tree. But nothing happened. Overcome by her emotion, then she remembered. She hugged the tree, hugged the ship, and whispered her, "I am Water Lily, your friend." Slowly, the ship began to glide through the sea. The prince was amazed, and the crowd was cheered, "Hooray!" The prince wanted to see the strong woman. Instead, she saw a slender girl. "How can I reward you?" said the prince. Then Water Lily told her her friendship with the chestnut tree. And she said she was awarded by the tree the good memory of it. The prince staring at her. I was surprised, that was really surprised that the prince was enchanted. And in front of the villagers, he asked her to marry him. A wave of shock from the crowd at first, and then they cheer again. Water Lily looked tenderly to the ship, and she saw her mother raise her hand and give her the blessing. And of course, like all the fairy tales, they lived happily together. And this is a story. She got her fortune from the gift of a chestnut tree. Thank you.